My name's Jane Maugry, and I'm the co-owner of Wildflowers Farm, which hosts Wildflowers tea and honey and our wellness practice. So originally I'm from the UK. I was born there and moved to the States quite early on. I grew up there actually for 15 years, and from there we moved back to the UK, where I lived for another 11 years. I met my husband in Europe, and he's from Canada. So we had our first child in the UK, and it wasn't until he was about 10 months old that we felt as though moving to his home country would be really beneficial for our family, as we really wanted some land and to start a venture here, and we felt as though Canada would be able to provide that for us with the amount of space and opportunities that were here. I was making teas and blends for friends and family and anybody that would try my decoctions and blends out. They were getting it because it was just so exciting. It's like when you learn something new and it's like, this is free medicine, this grows here, and why don't you try it? And so my family were very willing and great guinea pigs, and they sort of guided me along the path of like, that does not taste good, or yeah, that's a good one. And so I got really honest feedback. And so I just started making blends, as I said, for family and friends. And then people started asking for blends for different reasons and seasons. And it became apparent that I should maybe lighten the load and create a line of teas that met a lot of those needs that people were asking for. In 2011 is when we officially launched Wildflowers Tea and registered the business. So it became quite real at that point. And it wasn't long before a good friend came for a visit and had just been from came from a farm that had beehives, and she was telling my husband how amazing it was and how he should totally get into it, and she left a book, and he read through it, and it just so happened the week later we were at another friend's farm who had beehives, and he went to go see them, and he was like, that's it, I got to do this. So he went and got 2 hives not long after that, and that was 4 years ago, and last year we were at about 90 hive count. And it just keeps growing from there. So we're growing what supports them, and the bees are supporting us by giving back honey, and we ethically harvest the honey and leave plenty for them to live off in the winter. So there's just sort of like full circle thing happening, and it's all based around conscious living and appreciation and a deep respect and reverence for the earth that we live on. You can really feel the love and support from the people in St. Thomas. They really want to see your business flourish and grow, and they're so happy to see it becoming successful. A lot of our successes come from the people in our area, the people that just keep coming back. Without them, our business wouldn't be what it is today. One of the big take-homes has been around this concept of vulnerability. And when you step into something unknown and something new, it can create this sense of vulnerability. But it also creates this sense of courage, this sort of courageous spirit to step into something unknown and really trust that if you put the effort in and you support those around you in your community, then it always comes back. And I think that's something that really spoke strongly through the moving a few times in my lifetime, was the sense of, if you don't take risks, then how will you ever know? And that's really what this vulnerability comes from, is, well, yeah, it's going to be vulnerable and you are going to have to take risks, but if you don't step out of that comfort zone, then you might not ever know what lies ahead. And so that experience from moving has reflected completely in my business, we're always stepping outside our comfort zone, trying something new. And the more that we do that, the more comfortable we are with just speaking the truth of our hearts and saying, this is our hearts on the table, this is our farm, this is our home, and join us. And so far it's been working. We know, being business owners and starting off, that it takes a lot of time and energy to start a business. And so when we see these new businesses popping up, we want to create this platform for them, just as other places have done for us. So we really enjoy having vendors from the area come and promote their businesses as a way to celebrate local.